Today on our 2015 Toyota RAV4, we're going to be taking a look at and installing the etrailer.com trailer hitch receiver. If you're looking to haul more gear, things like bike racks, cargo carriers, or even pull a light trailer, the etrailer.com hitch will be a great choice for your Toyota RAV4. Now the thing that separates this hitch from many of the others is its matte black finish. It's going to hide dings and dents better and should over time stay in better condition. Now this is a Class 3 hitch. It's going to have a 2-inch receiver opening. It's going to use a standard 5/8 pin and have 2 loops here which will allow us to put on our chain. Now our hitch's maximum tongue weight is going to be 525 pounds. The maximum trailer weight will be 3,500 pounds. However, if you do use a weight distribution system, the trailer weight increases to 4,000 pounds, but the tongue weight stays the same at 525. However, you do want to check with your vehicle's owner's manual to make sure you can pull a load that heavy. So now we'll give you a couple measurements which will help you select accessories. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver opening is roughly 12.5 inches. And from the center of the pinhole to the edge of the bumper is about 3 inches. Before we install our hitch, we have to remove this panel. We'll first need to remove these 2 push pin fasteners. So take your flathead screwdriver or trim panel tool. Pop them out. Next we'll remove this fastener here. We'll need a 10mm socket. Right now we just go ahead and pull it down and set it to the side for now. All right, now we're going to lower the exhaust. But first we're going to take a strap here, just so it doesn't come down any more than it needs to. All right, now that we have our safety strap installed, we'll come to the back, and at this rubber hanger here, go ahead and shoot some lube on it. Grab yourself a pry bar. Go ahead and break it free. To give us a little extra room, we'll go ahead and remove this one too. Now, good thing about the strap here, we can loosen it to adjust our height. Sometimes this extra hook here will get in the way, so we'll just go ahead and remove it to give us some extra room. Next, we'll remove this tie-down bracket, which we will not reuse. We'll do that by using a 17mm socket. On our driver's side, our attachment points will be this hole and this hole. They're going to be the exact same on the passenger side. So now we're just going to go ahead and clean those holes out with some spray lube and a tube brush. Just kind of work it in there to try to break any dirt or salt or grime that may have accumulated over time. Now that we have our holes cleaned, go ahead and take one of your bolts and test fit it to make sure it threads in nice and easy. Which it does. Now we're going to want to do that on each and every hole. All of our attachment points will use the same hardware. Here we have our metric bolt and our conical washer. When we put our washer on, you'll notice some teeth. Make sure that these always face the hitch. All right, so now we can go ahead and put our hitch on. Sometimes it's easier to get an extra set of hands to assist you. And when we put our first couple of bolts in, just install them loosely. That way we can have some movement in the hitch to get the rest of the bolts in. Now that we have our hitch in place, we can go ahead and tighten up the bolts using a 19mm socket. All Alright, now we're going to torque them using our torque wrench. You can find the torque specification in your instructions. Alright, now the panel that we removed earlier, we will have to trim it to reinstall it. Our instructions gave us an idea of where to trim here, and we have it marked out. Now you can use a cutoff wheel, a pair of snips, or even a sharp knife. So we'll go ahead and remove it now. So here's the panel that we trimmed. Along this line here is all the material that we moved. With this out of the way, we can go ahead and reinstall it. We got it lined up here, so we'll reinsert our fasteners. Go ahead and push them in. We'll go ahead and rehang our exhaust. We'll push it up and slide it back onto the hanger like that. And don't forget the one in the back we did. And we can remove our strap. That'll finish up our look at the etrailer.com trailer hitch receiver on our 2015 Toyota RAV4.